Welcome to Delirious Gaming episode 4. It's 30 May 2012. So what games did I play since last episode? Well, to be honest, I only played one, which was Razor 2, which is part of the Indie Gala. I'll tell you about it later on in the show. I didn't play anything else. I didn't have the time for it between schoolwork and stuff. So, the game news. The Assassin's Creed trial has ended. The writer, John L. Beiswenger, has dropped the charges against Ubisoft. He claimed that Assassin's Creed violated his copyright because the animus would be something that was from his book. He claimed that he could use the financial goods that he used to fuel the trial, that he could use them better otherwise. He has the option to restart the trial later. Microsoft has had a really good time lately with the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 has been sold worldwide for with at least 67 million copies, which means they have about 47% of the game console market. You might know CD Projekt as the developer of The Witcher and The Witcher 2, but they have announced a few hours ago that they are working on a new project with the second team. This project will be Cyberpunk. At the moment, Cyberpunk is only known as a pen and paper RPG system, which has been created in 1988 by Mike Pondsmith. It's a system that's still being updated today, and they have, if this game is going to sell well, they will even get to make more Cyberpunk games after this. It will be a AAA RPG, but I couldn't quite catch if they meant MMO or if they meant something like Diablo, for example. The next update of Trials Evolution will reset the multiplayer leaderboard. The Red Links has announced it because the first when the game released, a lot of the measurements went bonkers, so they want to reset everything. They advised to wait about 4 to 6 hours until after lunch to play, because in that time it may still not function properly. Magica, the game of Paradox Interactive and developers Arrowhead, has announced that they will release a new expansion about mid-June. In this downloadable content, you can take the role of the evil Alucard sidekicks. It contains a new campaign, a new challenge map, and the possibility to play a necromancer in the player versus player mode. It will be called the Asset of the Coin. Crisis 2 is back on Steam. EA has released a Maximum Edition, which has all the downloadable content, which means that it adheres to the guidelines from Steam. Earlier on, Steam removed Crisis 2 because EA didn't want to give all the controls to Valve, but they made a new game, a new version, which was more acceptable. The developer of Metro Last Light has brought out that they won't develop for the Wii U. They want to concentrate on the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360 and the PC version, because they don't have any experience with it and they don't want to gamble it. So, the Great developer has brought a special edition on the market of Crater, which will be sold for $10,000. This might seem a lot, but the developer Victor Magnuson will bring the game personally to you, wherever in the world you live. He'll stay a few hours to help you in the game, and he will even prepare a meal for you, saying he's a self-declared chef. In the fall, there will be a new game called Guardians of Middle-earth. It will release on the Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network, and it will be a Lord of the Rings MOBA game. It will feature about 20 different Guardians, including characters as Gollum and Sauron, and it's playable with 10 players. Doom BFG Edition announced. Doom 3 BFG Edition is announced for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3 and the PC. Bethesda has let this known through a message to the press. It will be a modified version of Doom 3 and the expansion Resurrection of Evil. It will be a bit touched up, so better graphics, 3D support, 5.1 surround sound, etc. It also has some new levels, which are bundled under the name Lost Mission. It also has the first 2 Doom parts. For the fans of the Ratchet & Clank series, this fall there will be a new one. It will be called Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault. It will be for the PlayStation 3, and it will be distributed to the PlayStation Network. They say that it should feel like the classic games, but it should be a new way to play the game, and it should even get an online component. Now, I don't have any new rumors today, but I was in a large electronics market today, a bit like Walmart, I believe. And I saw that they had a poster with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and it also had the date November 13th, so it might just be really true if they are advertising it. But this store has tried something like this before and guessed wrong, so it might just be them jumping onto the rumor. Now, for the eSport news. Not much new today except some highlights of the past week, which I won't use those topics in this show. As other news, the Collegiate Star League, CSL, has released some information this morning about the Grand Finals and the All-Star Tournament that will be held this weekend, June 2nd and 3rd, at the University of Central Florida. The year-long tournament, featuring almost 400 schools and over 2,000 players, will take one final weekend, as the last 4 schools compete for the grand prize and the title of the best esports college in North America. At the moment, the 4 schools that are competing are Harvard University, the Eastern Division, the University of Harvard University from the Eastern Division, the University of North Texas from the Central Division, Carnegie Mellon University from the North Division, and the University of Washington from the West. Each CSL match will be a best of 6 with predetermined lineups, with the final ace match to the game tie up at 3-3. The first place team will take home an impressive $3,000. Second team gets $1,750, and the third gets $750. Next to the grand finals, they will also be holding an all-star tournament featuring versus 1 matches between some of the best players of the CSL. Using about a bit over 8,000 votes, 6 players were selected to compete for this $3,500 prize pool. They will be held between Christopher Ostojic from the University of Western Ontario, Zifeng Kitty Wang from University of Austin, Gerrit Uencier Miklosik from UNC, Michael Spanishiwa Yabut from UC Davis, Kevin CXC Ghali from Harvard, Mutt and Adrian, Kevin Ghali from Harvard Mutt, and Adrian Kawairaj Kwong from U Washington. Both tournaments will be run during the weekend, and they will have castings by Sean D9 Plot, Mona Hazelnut Zhang, and Duran Xeris Parsi. They will also announce the 2 winners of the $2,000 scholarship offered earlier this year. Now, as game releases, there will be, as far as I know, no new games in Europe tomorrow. But in America, they will have Agri Simulator Historical Farming, which is a farming simulator as far as I can see, which will be released for the PC. We have 99 seconds for the DS. We have expanded for iOS. We have Brave Smart for the Android and the iOS, and Rock Schriders for the iOS. Now, again, I have 2 Kickstarters today to talk about. The first is one that has 32 days to go. It's Lily Looking Through, an animated adventure game, which is an adventure game which will probably be on tablets, which will feature Lily with some strange glasses that she found, which enable her to see different things about different places. The goal is $80,000. It is used to bring out the game earlier. It will be released on more platforms if they reach $36,000. I have one game that's just completed its Kickstarters about a day ago. It's Battle of the Bulge, the simulation game for the iPhone. It will be for the iPad and iPhone. It's a simulation game about the famous Battle of the Bulge from the World War. It's of course between the 2 factions, the Allies and the Germans. And you can play with your friends online, or you can play past the iPad or 2 iPads locally. Then, today I saw the new Indie Gala. It's number 5 at the moment. This is the first one that they put a limit on the minimum which you have to give, which is $1, which they had to do because of some black market trading. For at least $1 you get Making History, The Calm and the Storm, Beat Hazard, Razor 2 Hidden Skies, and the Iron Collection, which are all available as download or on Steam. The moment that you pay $4 or more, you get Space Empires 4 Deluxe, Bad Rat's Revenge, which are available as downloads and on Steam. And you only get the downloadable games Battle Mages and World Rally Championship Racing, and I believe it's the 2010 version. If you pay $6 or more, you get Disciples 2, Rise of the Elves and Puzzle Kingdoms. for Steam and as downloads, and you get the downloads Ninja Blade and SBKX Superbike World Championship. You also get some secret music, but they will only announce it in the second week, which is a few days ahead of us. At the moment there are a little bit more than 10 days on the counter, but by the time that this will be uploaded, you have about 9.5, 9.75 of a day left. Yeah, that's it for today. If you have any questions, send me an email at youtube@healthwife.com. I will post some links in the blog post again. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will put the link to the blog post in the bottom, in the description. I haven't explained this yet, but I'm doing it this way. So I only have to put all the links down once. And seeing as I want to keep blog also for status updates and such, I decided to put it on there. Also, I can change the format a bit more in the future if I want to. So let's see. Yeah, that's all. I didn't miss anything. So I hope you have